What's up, everybody? We're here in the hotel room. I'm in California. We're going to my brother's wedding. It's gonna be a few days, not 10 days in Utah this time. Maybe a few days in California. Then I'll be heading back home. We'll resume regular broadcasting Sunday. So, yeah, that's not what we're talking about, though. We're talking about Warhammer 8th Edition and the people who I've been hearing all these things, these people complaining about this, that, and the other thing, like, well, no codexes, all these things that I like. You're ruining my game. Well, let's get to that 7th edition fanboy aspect, or the people who were like, well, I like this game and I don't want it to change. This change is really good, man. This change is really good. Warhammer 7th had the signs of a game dying. Not in the final throes of its death, but in the initial stages where they haven't caught the brain cancer, but it's building. That kind of shit. That's where it was at. People were playing largely the same lists. There was a lot of parody happening in the way that people would fight each other, and when you get Taudar versus Taudar, nobody having fun there, and that doesn't draw new players into your game. They're like, well, this is not what I want to play. This seems not like a great game, and it probably wouldn't have an effect for a long time, but it already, I guess, has had a certain effect where people were playing things like 30K and Kill Team more. And some people out and out just quit 7th edition Warhammer, and you might say, well, fuck those guys, I like 7th edition. But here's the thing. That's still people leaving your hobby. That's still less and less people playing your miniatures game. You might say, oh, well, Warhammer's never going to go anywhere. Hey, guess what? I thought that about the Star Wars miniature game I played. Because tons of people played that Star Wars miniature game with me. And then, look, it's not even in print anymore, dog. Nobody plays it anymore. Because of power creep, because of all these things that happened, the game is dead. Nobody plays it. It's out of print. That could happen with Warhammer 2. I know you don't think so, but trust me, it fucking can. So, 8th edition's a good thing. You know why? Because it's going to keep you playing the game you love. Your fucking models aren't going to go out of print. You're not going to lose codexes, and you're not going to have to search low and high to find anybody who's even mildly interested in playing the game, just based off of their affiliation, like, yeah, I like Star Wars or Warhammer. It's a great thing to be having an edition change, especially at a point in 7th where, frankly, the game was slowly succumbing to its own flaws. It was collapsing underneath its own weight. And I understand you're mad about the change. You want to keep your OP list that you spent thousands of dollars on, but soon you would not be able to play the game at all. That's just the way it is. You might say, oh, Tippy, you're crazy. No, I've seen it happen in multiple miniatures games. This is one of the largest, possibly the largest miniatures game, but that doesn't mean it's too big to fail, because that's not a fucking thing. Everything can fail. Everything can end. And Warhammer in 7th edition was accelerating itself towards having 0 players and no new models being made, rather than 8th edition, which is at least lowering the barrier to entry and bringing new blood into the hobby, making it so more models are going to come out for longer, and guess what? You're going to have more people to play with. Just calm the fuck down, 7th people. I've played a few miniatures game in my time, and shit, most of them are out of print. You don't want that to happen to your fucking game. You don't. And it's the same thing. People would play the same lists, and like after a few years of people playing the same list with the same list, people stop playing. Motherfuckers stop showing up, and now it's out of print. Have a good one.